I'm Ian Hopkins, I'm the Chief Constable of Greater Manchester Police, and I wanted to thank the public of Greater Manchester for their continued support. One of the unique things about British policing is that we police with the consent of the citizens that we serve. We couldn't police an area like Greater Manchester without the fabulous support that we get day in, day out from many right across our communities here in Greater Manchester. You all know that the last few years have been incredibly difficult as we've seen significant budget cuts that led to a reduction in around 2,000 police officers. And this year you're being asked to support us even more with an increase in the council tax. And I know for many how hard that will be when you're already struggling to make ends meet. But I wanted to say thank you because it will enable us for the first time to actually increase officer numbers. What we will be doing with those officers is deploying them into our neighbourhoods so that you see a greater visible presence in your location. We will be creating a proactive team to tackle some of the most difficult issues that occur right across Greater Manchester, and we saw many of those last year, from cyclists being robbed on cycle paths to antisocial behaviour around fireworks, and many other issues that crop up from time to time, and we want to use that proactive capability to really target those causing the most difficult problems in our neighbourhoods. We're also going to create a wider transport team to be able to tackle some of the issues not only on the tram network but on our cycling and walking paths, and to deal with some of the issues that we get reported to us all the time about motorists using mobile phones and not wearing seat belts, some of the biggest causes of accidents. And we want to be able to be much more proactive around dealing with some of the issues on our transport network. We also have a number of detective vacancies right across the force, and part of the money will go to recruiting 50 direct entry detectives that will help us bolster our detective capability and reduce those vacancies that we have to deal with some of our most serious crimes here in Greater Manchester. And I'm telling you all of this in line with our Citizens Contract, which we launched last year, which is about being honest with the public as to how we're using our resources, and also to make sure that you know exactly what you are getting for the additional council tax that you're being asked to pay. I would just ask for some patience, because clearly to recruit that number of officers and to train them means that there will be a delay before you start to see them where you live. But be assured we are doing all that we can to get them in as quickly as we can and train them and get them deployed locally where they're needed.